Good morning. SM Painting on the job, ready to go. Boom. Got Tracy over here power washing. Give you a little walkthrough. Anyhow, everything's gonna go back to the same color, red, and I think that's black fox. Got some drywall work. We got drywall in the carport. Anyhow, last guy that pressure washed, I think he pressure washed it, and this is what happened. Anyways, I'm gonna float that out and retexture it, get it buttoned up. So this is the place. Beautiful house, beautiful location. Gonna paint it red again. Excuse me. Got a lot of weather. We're gonna go ahead and scrape all that back, sand it, all the way up. Sand it and primer it. Get all that stuff primed. Get all these windows washed up. It's looking good. Sorry about that sun. Good old Tracy over here. One of the greatest people that I've ever worked with. That's him. That's Tracy right there. America's Most Wanted. America's Most Wanted. So just a little bit more on this house that we're doing. Just want to give you guys a little bit of information. So listen, anytime you guys are people are gonna re-side their house, a lot of times the siding will come pre-primed, okay, factory primed. Now that factory primer it's not to last forever. What that factory primer is for, it's gonna be for just shipping, okay? So after you apply, after you put it do your install, you're gonna have to re-prime that wood if you want it to last, because the primer that you're gonna apply is not gonna, the factory primer is not gonna last for a long time. It's just gonna fail. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys what's happening. So this house new siding was put up, okay? So it gets a lot of direct weather, okay? But look at this, is what happens. Look at this. Because they painted right over, the factory primer, and it does not last, man. That factory primer is cheap, and it's just for shipping, man. It's not for to last a long time. So this is what happened. The weather that sun just eats it up. So if you see the siding as well, it's all cracked and checked. Okay, let me show you what it looks like here. This is what happens. Look at that window sill as well. Look at the siding. And the reason this is happening is because it wasn't primed again. So it's just this falls right off. So let me show you what we're
Chico State Athletics has enjoyed tremendous success through the years, thanks to a combination of outstanding efforts by its athletes, expert coaching, and an environment that promotes a winning culture, both on and off the field of play. Another huge part of Chico State's athletic success is the generous support of many North State businesses, including Round Table Pizza, Tri-Counties Bank, Pacific Gas and Electric, Stott Outdoor Advertising, Subway Restaurants, The Social Chico,
well, as you can see,
Slater and Son General Contract, Les Schwab Tire Center,
it just comes right off.
Alumni Association, Dr. Philip Jones.
The reason that it does that is because if your base isn't solid, then it's not going to have a good bonding. Okay, the top coat won't bond very well. So that's what happens. That and on top of it's out in the direct sun all day long. It's pretty hot out here. But basically this is what happens. So always make sure that you pre-prime your new siding, even if it has primer on it. Okay? To avoid all that. Okay. Got some masking going on. Gonna mask this all off. Tape up the ceiling. Ceiling's going a different color. Did a bunch of scraping. Primed it. It's all going back to the same red. So when you prime and you're gonna paint red over it, you want to make sure that you tint it to gray. It helps it. Oh my God. It's Tracy up there getting down. Looks great. Tracy looks great. So here we go, man. This is all masked off over here. Scraped up, man. Everything peeled. There's a lot of peeling going on. It's not that old of a paint job, so sad part is whoever did it last didn't do it best. As you can see, you can almost see through this paint. So the sun just heat it up. So we scraped it all back, primed it, oil-based primer. And we're gonna top coat it. Everything will be back rolled. Okay. Everything gets back rolled. Spray it, back roll it, and we'll spray it again. So that's where we're at. Pulled all the stuff away from the foundation. That way we can spray down into the ground. Look at that. Oh yeah, we get that window done. Here we have it. And this carport right here, this is all interior drywall. So whoever sprayed it, when they painted it last time, the guy that pressure washed it, he pressure washed up onto the ceiling. and it just made it all come apart. So I came back, I patched a bunch of drywall patches, you know, some of the texture fell off. This right here is a seam line, and it all came off. So I refloated it, textured it. I gotta sand it out, texture it. Everything else has already been textured, but just took a little bit more time, a little more detail. So I gotta sand it out. But nonetheless, we're gonna get Max masked right now. So he's gonna come through and spray, and we'll go ahead and primer all this up here last and paint it 2 coats of white. Make it look real nice in here. All right, good day. Okay, there you have it, man. It's all done. Boy, I tell you, this was a lot of work. It came out great. Look at in here. Had to do some texturing, some patching, repainted it. Here it is, man. Emerald. Everything got emerald. That's emerald. The doors are all emerald trim and enamel. Walls are just exterior emerald flat. Trim is all emerald as well. I think it came out pretty nice, man. It's a beautiful home. The ranch. Oh man. It was a lot of work, man. I'll tell you what. A lot of scraping, a lot of paint just peeled off, man. They didn't do a very good job. The last guys that painted, matter of fact, they did a terrible job. No back rolling, no one light coat of primer and one light coat of paint. Nuh-uh. So what we did is we spot primed all the stuff that fell apart with oil-based primer, back rolled it, and then came back, sprayed it 2 coats, back rolled it in between coats, sprayed all the downspouts all the way around. We remove those downspouts. We don't mess around with them. We don't spray them in place. We remove them, make sure that we paint all the way around them, and paint gets behind them. That way, if you have to take them down, you still got red paint behind there. Beautiful, man. This is a beautiful home. Beautiful paint job. So over here, what happened, upsetting me. So these things, man, have to be pre-primed before you paint them. So whoever did it last, they just used the regular latex paint, painted over them. So when I washed and I sanded and prepped this door, this whole thing came off. All the paint just peeled off. So what I did is I sanded it, put some good primer down on it, and then shot it with 2 coats of that urethane, trim and enamel. Always remove the door handles. That way if they change them out later on, it's the same color. I remove the weather stripping, all that stuff. Again, all the downspouts are all removed, painted. Ah, beautiful Japanese blossom. Same color as the house. Pretty nice. Okay, there you have it. Now I got to get the homeowner and do a walkthrough with them. Thank you very much. This is a freaking beautiful paint job. Beautiful color. All right, good day.